ice castle at Poalr Peak has made a return. And it looks like it has something to do with the monster. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video for Season 9. If you didn't think this Poalr Peak event could get any more crazy, you would be wrong. Mass reports of players seeing the Poalr Peak Ice Castle dashing through our Fortnite oceans. This insane sight of the castle can only be described as a sight to see, as this once loved location peers its way out of the water and sinks back under. Players believe that this must be something to do with the Poalr Peak monster that has recently escaped the Poalr Peak iceberg. What is completely terrifying about these videos is the speed that this ice castle is moving at. Imagine the size of the beast that is underneath, dragging this thing along. The current theory is this: when the beast at Poalr Peak shattered its way out of the iceberg, it must not have realized that a piece of the iceberg was still attached to his back. Of course, this piece was the Ice King's castle, and every time the beast gets close to the surface of the water, we see this magnificent effect of this castle emerge from the murky waters. A whole bunch of leaks have been released online, showing some of the secret coding that might give us a clue to what is going to happen next. Catus up, Q. High out of water, shore distance. These seem to be the coding for this castle to rise out of the water at a certain distance, and presumably these numbers will change, so the ice castle might get closer, it might get further away. We'll have to wait and see. The most interesting part of these hidden secret codings is this: max health 100 million, number of steps 1000. Players don't currently know what this actually means, but it could be the health of this monster, and the number of steps being 1000 could be the length of time that we expect to see this monster in our ocean. These could just be indicators to the future of this event. And we have already predicted that this could be a boss battle, the first boss battle of Fortnite Battle Royale. And we believe this because of other various leaks hidden away in the game's files. We talked about two particular pieces of coding that mentioned the word boss. Could this really be a boss battle? It does seem likely. And of course, we did predict that something would be happening with the ice castle. We've seen secret images of the ice castle with an underwater low-res texture, giving players the idea that this ice castle was underwater. And it does now seem that we're actually right. Now, it does seem that this ice castle appears randomly through random games. You're not always going to see it. In fact, it does seem rather hard to find. This is a special sight, and you might be one of the first few people to actually see this in-game. So really keep your eyes out. We do expect to see this happen more and more often, the closer it gets to our shores. It could even get to a point where we're seeing it every single game, which would be absolutely amazing. And at some points, we are bound to see what is actually underneath these waters. The actual beast that is pulling this massive structure along. And that literally might be any day now. If you are lucky enough to actually see this ice castle, make sure you get it sent to me at the Twitter on the screen right now. I'm desperate to see as much of this as possible. Guys, what is really going on here? Why is the Poalr Peak ice castle back in our game? And what is this beast doing, dragging it through the oceans? Guys, I want to hear everything you've got to say about it in the comment section below. I want to get into game now and see if I can spot this creature for myself. So remember, if you want to support this channel, make sure you use the support a creator code on screen right now. Guys, let's get into game and see if we can catch this beast. Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite video. Oh, sorry, hold on. Yo, is that better? You guys can hear me now? Sorry about that. I was wearing my ocean helmet, you know, because we're going under. Dude, things are getting crazy in Fortnite. Can you even imagine? I mean, you can imagine. You don't even need to imagine. You can just see the craziness in this game right now. The Polar Peak monster is alive. He is in our oceans, and we've seen the first signs of him today. Literally today. Players are spotting him all across our Fortnite world, and just as we predicted, he is roaming, but as a castle. Amazing. Bro, I'm not even kidding you. When I woke up today and saw the clip of the castle just kind of skiing around our oceans, I mean, I'll be honest, I was a little confused, but then I was like, you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm actually pretty okay with this. I'm not quite sure how we're supposed to know where it is. I don't know if we're just gonna see it, just literally happen right in front of us, or if we're gonna hear the sounds of the monster somewhere in our oceans. I also have no idea how often it's gonna appear. I literally have no idea. I guess it's going to be random. Yoink. There is so many things that could happen from this point onwards. The opportunities are literally endless. Are we actually gonna be able to get back into the ice castle at some point? Think about it. It's literally a location on the move. What if at some point this is going to dock back into our world? We might be able to go back in the Ice King's castle. I don't want to boost. Hold on. Can I just... I really don't want to boost up here because someone's going to hear me come in. Come on. Come on! Keeping it 100. Oh my god, the luckiest man alive. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, I'm good at this game. What if the Ice King is somehow controlling this beast, right? He could be riding the beast from the inside. That would be a crazy turn of events which nobody could predict. And imagine what the state of the ice castle is gonna look like inside. All overgrown with watery moss, seaweed, gross starfish. You know, the starfish, they're all slimy and horrible and make... Ugh, god, I don't even want to talk about it. Disgusting. Alright, dude, whatever, dude. I don't know what happened there. Something went wrong. I got bigger fish to fry. Oh my god, that was so predictable. The sneaky llama strat lives on. Wait a minute. Yo, dude, look out there. Oh my god, it's an overused joke. What we know so far is every update that we've had, something major has happened with this Polar Peak monster. Obviously, the first update, we saw the eye in the middle of Polar Peak. The next major update, we saw the Polar Peak iceberg collapse. And with the most recent change, we've seen the ice castle floating around in our oceans. I mean, can it get any more crazy? Like, seriously, can it get any more crazy? But of course, we all know it can get crazier. We haven't yet seen this beast. This does mean we're in the early stages of this event. And maybe this is literally just one stage out of many that are coming to Fortnite. Taste my storm. The deed is done, the man is dead. Move on. Yo, I did see a pretty hilarious comment, actually. I was looking at some of the videos of this ice castle and what people were saying. And there were some people in the comment section saying that they think it could be the monster from Polar Peak. It's like, well, yeah, I mean... It's not like the ice castle is on a jet ski riding around, is it? I mean, come on, man. Hey, no disrespect. You know, I come up with crazy theories as well, you know? But I think this one, you probably bang on the money. It probably is the monster from Polar Peak. Yo, what if I'm wrong, though? Seriously, what if I'm wrong? What if it's not the monster from Polar Peak? I'm gonna look like an idiot. Oh my god, not again. Boys, with only a few players left, I think it's time we pick up that fresh dub of the day. And me? Well, I have a pretty good feeling about this one. Let's show them what we're made of. Uncle Jonesy, we're supposed to be boys. What is this?